Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds. Welcome you back to Lovecraft Country and the Let's Try series, and we're bringing to you something old and something new. This is the remake of the Sherlock Holmes The Awakened series, the game that came out back in the early days of gaming, around 2008 I think, the original one, which pitted Sherlock Holmes against the cults of Cthulhu. And while it was a labor of love and an excellent addition to the cosmic horror gaming, it's also about 32-bit graphics and voice acting quality of let's get the intern into the studio booth. So, yeah, now Frogware, as you may remember, the makers of Sinking City, the current but paused series that's running on our Wednesday slot, redid it. Basically, they have a love for all things Lovecraftian and investigatory, so rather than playing a haunted private eye from America, we're playing a cocaine-addicted one from London about 30 years earlier. No, really more about 40, 50 years earlier. Depends on where it is in Sherlock Holmes. Anyways, getting off there. Anyways, yes, this is Sherlock Holmes versus Cthulhu. And yeah, it's kind of awesome. I mean, both are in the public domain, and frankly, I don't know why we don't see this more often. I mean, Neil Gaiman did one called Study in Emerald that was okay. He's not really a good mystery writer. Yeah, let's see what Frogware is. Now, I'd like to remind you that Frogware is a Ukrainian studio based in Kiev. So, yeah, they are going to get this game out while their country is being invaded by the Russian Federation. My God, talk about troopers. Anyways, let's get to the game. Sherlock writes down everything. Check the casebook. You might have missed something. Now, just to remind everyone, this is the demo. The actual game itself is due to come out in a couple of weeks. And this is more or less, okay, no shame, ask for your help, press Z to highlight directions. This is more or less indication of whether or not my beautiful watchers, such as you, are, yeah, I still live in the Dom, I'm sorry, would be interested. I'm going to think this is going to be an overwhelming yes, because first of all, as you know, it's the Mind Palace. It's a lot like Sinking City, but, you know, a little bit more of a known property going with it. All right, let's go. Oh, we're going to be completely like the Sinking City in this one. All right, I pressed my any button. Graphics are 30,000 times better than the original one. And if you don't know it, Ukraine is a mountainous country, so my guess is they're drawing from that. It's not bad, by the way. Finland did the same thing for Alan Wake and Remedy Studios. Although there are no mountains quite that large in London, so we must not be on the island.
The Edelweiss staff will doubtless be eager to show off their facilities to a fellow physician. I have already taken the liberty of sending a letter on your behalf to request a visit.
Mm-hmm.
And what of you? I shall be pursuing other avenues. Should you see anything troublesome or improper, simply notify the local.
Okay, so this is a letter from Sherlock.
Try a little analysis yourself. You know my methods. Apply them.
That's ominous. Okay, so Edelweiss, which means we're... I mean, my first thought would be you're in Germany, but I don't know the European languages that well. We could very well be closer to Ukraine than that. Okay, let's see. In my limited geography knowledge. Oh god, there's always an asylum. The Mountains of Madness. This is chapter 3. Mountains of Madness. So we're running right into in media res. No idea what the plot is like, because I had not actually played the original, by the way. And wanted to go into this fully blind. Alright, so this is chapter 3. Now, the concept of Watson working without Sherlock is actually canon. Hound of the Baskervilles, one of the best stories of the original. What is that? Canon. God. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Wow, it took me too long to remind that. Oh my god, I love his idle animation there. It's a lot better than Jack's jerking around. Anyways, as you can see, there's a lot of similarities with Sinking City, although they have refined the graphics a bit since then. This is just a demo, keep in mind. All right, so we're gonna... it's like we're gamers. We don't do anything obvious. Okay, so we can hit Z to see what objects we can interact with. Oh, there's glowing dots over them, which is kind of cool and creepy at the same time. Alright, so at least keeps on a visitor from space. Glowing meteor lands in Arkham. Okay, Mountains of Madness, you should all know, if you're know anything about Lovecraft, is one of Lovecraft's last and best stories. But that's referring to another one in that cluster, post New York slash divorcee, although technically he never completed the divorce, at time of Lovecraft in which he wrote his best stuff. That refers to, of course, The Color Out of Space. Yeah, if you want his best of Lovecraft, read the latest. But if you want to fully watch his Genius Blossom, I suggest doing them in order. And if you don't know what the order is, go to the Lovecraft Literary Podcast, which lists all of them in order, be in reverse order, basically, since they did actually go over each story as it was done chronologically. All right, so yeah, good thing to keep the dots here. All right, so let's talk to you.
I cannot wait to see her.
Oh, good.
My daughter receives the finest treatment money can buy.
Oh god, if they're in this place, your daughter's already gone. But yeah, asylums are just kind of... Okay, so this is probably Germany.
No visitors are allowed through here. Professor's orders.
And that accent says it too. Alright, so... I guess we go talk to the receptionist.
Salutations, madam. I am Dr. John Watson. I was wondering if you've got word of my visit.
Yeah, Dr. Watson. We received your letter on the matter. Would it be to see Professor Gygax?
Gary Gygax? Yeah, yeah, we definitely want to get in with the guy. I mean, obviously, there's a probability... Okay, if you're going to play this demo yourself, because it is free, you can get it from Steam. By the way, take a different path. Now, I'm going to go the official route. Now, if you wanted to try to snoop around, feel free. But we're going to do it the broad and easily traveled path this time.
At their earliest convenience, yes. I shall try not to take up too much of their valuable time.
Wait here, bitte. Mr. and Mrs. Bronson, your girl has made remarkable progress. See? Take a look for yourself.
Yeah, she looks awesome.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Dr. Watson. Surely you understand how medical work can make one lose track of time.
Yeesh.
Do not be sorry, Professor. I too know the importance of closely attending to patients.
The work hardly stops here, yet the satisfaction of perfecting the mind compels us to persevere.
I take it you welcome many a soul into your establishment?
Admissions, yes. Visitors, though? I am curious as to what brought you to the Schwarzes Edelweiss.
Word of mouth. An article I read back in London spoke highly of your institution. But rather than taking its word for it, I thought I would see things for myself.
My asylum's reputation precedes it.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Everyone, your attention, please. Guten day. Yes, hi. Hello. The name's Amos Colby, Northwood Detective Agency.
God.
I got questions that need answers. Who's in charge here?
This is how you don't do an interview, by the way.
What seems to be the matter, Dr. Watson? You can tell me.
Nah, don't trust you.
Jove, it cannot be him.
I'm gonna say...
Right. Yes. I was surprised because that man is a celebrity. Yes, that's it. Very famous, Mr. Colby. I couldn't believe my eyes.
No. In my line of work, it can't wait. The longer it takes
If
me
you
get
wish
to
to
the
recuperate,
truth, the
Dr.
more
Watson,
wise
you
a
may
place
avail
than
yourself of
ours
the
will.
guest room.
But I have so much more to discuss.
Nurse, if you'd be so kind as to escort Dr. Watson to the guest room. From Northwood Agency? How unexpected. I am Professor Gygax. I would be happy to answer your questions in the exam.
Now we just got two problems to take care of each other.
Professor, unless you got any clues as to the whereabouts of...
Well, eventful.
There is no need to be alarmed. No one gets neglected in my care.
Yes. So that's how you make a problem into a solution.
Now, let's not resort to brute force.
Do not worry, Herr Colby. My methods are rather more delicate.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet there was Watson in the chair if you do it wrong.
Such insanity. Then take him to the holding chamber. I need to decide precisely what to do with our guest.
Kind of wish I knew it was gone before. Okay, so rather than Watson in prison, we're now taking over this random dude. Okay. So I actually missed what it said there. Apologies. Alright, so...
The unmistakable scent of alcoholism. Did you walk through their doors as I did, or did they collect you off the streets?
This is obviously Sherlock, by the way, if you hadn't figured that one out. Alright, so... right. I see. Oh, God. Okay, so the basic thing I gotta do... Alright, skip. Well, I can skip them too if I really wanted to, but we're gonna give it a whirl. Alright, so yeah, we've got to determine where... Okay, we want to put these. Okay, outside lock. I'm getting the hang of it. You know me, if it really gets bad. Just... Oh, now I get it. Now I get it. Alright, so we got to basically match the pattern. So we want two, assuming one bump in the second position, two bump in the third position, three in there. Okay, so what we should do is... This works. Anyways, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm making mental notes. You can't see. I mean, notes here. You can't see it. All right. So, what we need to do is figure out what positions we're going to be doing in. This one has to be, I think, the largest. Is that fourth? This would be the second. This would be the first. And this would be 1, 2, 3. Let's give it a whirl. Boom. Oh. Okay, so what's the hold up here? I've got to push the others out, but apparently much higher. Oh, do they all have to eat the... Oh, I see. Bring it down 1, up 3. There we go. I think I've got this figured out. Got to get all those lines to line up with the center there. So let's do this one at a time, all right? Going to make it a lot easier. So first one, yeah, that one's aligned properly. So basically we now have got to raise this next one up 3 more. Oh, I actually like this. It's a lot better than... One more realist. No, wrong button. Anyways, that button. All right, try that. Just have to deal with me. Okay. And my, sometimes issues. Yeah, there we go. Getting closer. So bring up this one by 1, and bring up this one, I think, by that much, and we should have it. Almost. We can bring it down just 1 more. Glad they give us time to do this. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, silly me. Okay, so, yeah. Let's bring this up 1. Oh, down 2, sorry. We can skip it, of course, if you're really good, but you know me. I like to be a completionist. Usually. We got it. Now I got it. Alright, cool. To run. Okay, how about we get...
A truncheon, not the typical tool for a nurse.
I take it? I would take inventory.
A truncheon, not the typical tool for a nurse.
By the way, the reason I think he got up before other people, the thing is, I don't get to use weapons.
Truncheon, not the typical tool for a nurse.
I'm doing a lot of running, apparently. Left shift. Reason to run quite yet. Examination room. Investigation scene found. Okay. So, question is, do we go out or do we go in? Okay, it's just going to give you... Oh, he will translate for us, though. Apothecary. Drugs. We need drugs. I don't know what the healing items are like, or if there's a... Oh, there we go. Block A patients. Patient LSK. Diagnosis. Dermatillomania. Nail trimming every day. Don't tie her hand. Do not tie her hands even if she won't stop screaming. Patient. Probably some form of self-mutilation. Marizo H. Mania disassociated after incident with nurses. Prescribed therapeutic fasting for a week. Yeah, that's a thing that happened these times. Mentioned Josephine to make it more manageable. Diagnosis, Mariana H. Hysteria, which, by the way, comes from the Greek word of womb, which is a female-only diagnosis, which is why it's kind of insulting to use it these days. Commentary keeps raising the dosage as forgets the child. Stupor is quite acceptable. Patient Nils J. Diagnosis nervous breakdown. Do not allow any visits. Any letters sent to the patient must be destroyed. Alright, cool. +2, 9 out of 5. I guess that's all the things we're supposed to be picking up. Clues, perhaps. We don't have a Mind Palace access yet. Okay. Ooh, we're supposed to be looking for the eye thing, I think. Remember that thing we did with the sinking city? But...
Very sturdy. I might borrow it.
Alright, so now we have a syringe. Can't pick up the freaking trudgeon, but we...
What was that? Is someone there?
Oops. Looks like they're not going to pursue us. Now, let's see. Obstructed what? How to play. Right. Anyways. How do we get access to the Mind Palace or whatever it is? And this should be a tutorial style, so it should be telling us. Ansvinker. And we're not letting the crazy people out. That's kind of not conducive. Final retirate.
You there! I command you to free me at once.
I'm not sure that's a great idea at the moment.
How dare you deny me? I must have my revenge against the lickspittles upstairs.
Fortunately for you, I'm here to stop the very same people.
You are?
Indeed. But first, I must discover all I can about this institution. Tell me, have you witnessed the arrival of any foreign patients?
Tell me? The gall, the impertinence to bark such orders.
Please, we don't have time for this.
Do you know with whom you speak? I am the great Napoleon.
Oh, that's helpful. Or it's kind of cliched, too.
Oh. Napoleon Bonaparte?
The one and only. Emperor of the French, first consul of the Republic, leader of La Grande Armée. Once I am free and have exacted my revenge against the guards who ridicule me, I shall rest happy in the arms of my beloved Josephine.
Okay.
Well, I will leave you to your scheming, Emperor.
Patient hates guards. Ooh. Okay. Adeline.
My heart is pierced by Cupid. I disdain all glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor bold.
That's an old British, possibly more nationalities. How do I put this? Kind of traditional song. Okay, so we gotta pick this baby too. Alright, so we're gonna try this one. You know a little bit more, so what we need to do is we take the first one and bring it up by 1. As you can see, go. Puts it in place. Now take the next one. We're gonna have to raise it by, I think, 3. In place. There we go. The next one we raise by 2. Oops, already had there. Always have a system. Modify is needed, but always have some place to start with. Next one I think will be 3. There you go. And last one I think is 4. And boom. Ooh, you're telling me I missed something, huh? Detective mode. The interactable. So just because I can read them. Also, what was that guy who was saying something about something? We got the ability to go in here. But we can't go into block B unless we deal with him. Now I could, add the save function, see if we can stun him. Alright. Select. That's fine. Let's talk about whether or not we can do stealth kills.
I'm sure I heard something.
No, we're not going to be able to pull it off. I didn't bother looking there because that would just be unfair. But we do have to go around in this direction. Yeah. The stealth, I will be trying to... Wait, we should... Oh, laundry room. Duh, that should be easy enough to figure out. Apparently, no, it's not laundry room. Me and my Anglo centered review on reality. Storage room. Lager. Is that actually relation to the... I think that was lager? Alright, so... Alright, interesting.
I can make out the names listed here.
Jette Gruber Geirik Becker. Now, Geirik, obviously, is her. She started off as a nurse. Took over. Anything else?
Cooking grease. Is this the kitchen dumbwaiter?
The hell's the picture doing there? Ah, it tells me if I've got all the clues or not, too.
This photo was damaged, seemingly by oil.
Alright, cool. We've got that. There's stuff there.
Looks like it's still operational.
Use I can move an object. And trying to figure out. We should probably check the controls just to see. Concentration Q. Mind Palace is K. There we go. Let's see how you're doing it. How to safely remove the Bach B guard. Syringe. Alright. Okay. Okay, so they're unused, which means I have to fill them. Okay, go back one. Ah, but we can't go any further. Apparently this is how they do it with Sherlock Holmes. They have brain cells. So we're missing an object that we need to place here. So it's obviously a puzzle game. A working dumbwaiter. This should be remembered. Any Sinking City people will know this one. The storage room is an unused dumbwaiter. Seems functional. Judging by the cooking grease stains, is connected to the kitchen. The old photograph, a black and tattered grainy photograph, and the black idolized staff. On the back is a list of names. Dr. Pfeiffer, Dr. Huber, Professor Gygax, Professor Beaker. The Bach who believes in my part, he wants something to seek revenge against guards and prisoners. After his retribution, he will return to France. The Bach's a guard. A couple of syringes. Ooh, a simple case of missing servant has become a full case of mass kidnappings, a trail of dirty summers, and abductees leads to the Black Idolist Institute, which specializes in mental illness and abductions. Established in 1789 by Professor Keller, is now headed by that. Okay. And Black Idolist Secret, something macabre. Again, the asylum staying in one of the rooms he got before. He even tried to play along with fake Angloson, but clearly performance is not his strong suit. Maybe we should have gone with the turning us in.
A painting in a mental institution. Vogel would be delighted.
Don't know that one myself,
John
actually.
Sallow, the Tulpa phenomenon.
Ah!
I'm somewhat of an expert already.
Tulpa is the ability to create a thought form that has independent existence and capacity to interact with the environment, independent of its creator. Basically, you create essentially a solid hologram out of your mind. Well, etheric hologram that believes it's real.
R.G. Hill, Dr. Connolly. It appears that all the psychiatric classics were banished here.
Well, all right. Professor Becker, Professor Gygax, I have suffered serious chemical burns on my hand, the consequence of your inexcusable actions. My session with Gerda ended even before it began. Poor thing was so terrified she refused to talk and started to destroy everything in the room rather than let me approach her. What you did to Gerda will not and cannot happen again. Let me know that I consider your methods a barbaric malpractice. If you so boldly claim you wish to the future of my facility, you must employ my high standards and not disappoint me again. Okay, so she disposed of him.
Tubes of varying diameters. Interesting.
Interesting. Metal tubes. Alright, so... yeah, this was it. I have no idea what this is doing. Okay, so these are all the possibilities. Documents, block A. Okay, investigating Watson successful infiltration, Black Edo secret, working dumbwaiter. Can't connect these to anything yet. Now, obviously, we can use him. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Not quite sure what we're going to do with that yet. Okay, we got the note as well. Actually, what we should do, check out the others. Okay, so yeah, I get it. Speed this up a bit. Walk right by one. Alright.
A certificate of appreciation from the municipal councillor to Professor Becker for contributions to the development of medicine in Interlaken.
Interlaken.
A simple toolbox, yet capable of repairing anything.
Are we taking it? Alright. So, could that be part of what we have to do? We create something. Let's see. Mike House is K. It's a different command than it is in Sinking City. So, note from Professor. No, the metal tubes and syringes are correct, but filtration, gates, guards, photograph. Another thing we got to put here: syringes and block A patients, but I can't seem to pin those. There's something we're missing, a third item. It's really bad, I'll skip ahead, but we still got undiscovered material here. Whoa, we missed one right there. Right there. Just good we've got Holmes.
Speech and the cerebellum by S.A. Becker.
Oh, that's not helpful. We'll inspect exit. A move. Oh, that's interesting. I realize you can do that. But yeah, we've already got all of this. So the question is, now what? I mean, what? I had the thought you could make something with the toolkit, but no, apparently. Okay.
A simple toolbox, yet capable of repairing anything.
So why isn't this thing real? Yeah, I can repair anything, but we've got both the metal tubes and that, and we still haven't figured out how we're going to get past the guard. Ooh, where's our special vision? Don't know how that but got it. Anything here that's important? You know, it looks like we can still tag the items that we can interact with. Alright, so we have to figure out what we're going to be doing. Not sure what the... We know that's Jack's psychic sense.
I command you to let me out.
But we don't know what this is yet. So it's quite probable if we want to get past him, we're going to have to go back up here. Okay, so we're still good. Back at reception. No, wrong button. Z for our radar. Okay. Well, let's start over here, shall we? Ah. Laudium.
This sedative worked faster than I expected. Perhaps I ought to train myself. Build up a tolerance.
I get that buzz too. We all know. Okay, we've got a new question. Casebook opens. We've got Mind Palace. And yeah, it's kind of obvious what we got to do. Bottle of sedative. Use a handmade blowpipe with a sedative. Oh my god. You could sedate the guard from distance using a handmade blowpipe rubs the tube skin. Alright, so cool. We'll take care of that. Alright, but we are obviously going to stick around and check out everything else too. Come on, reactivate, would you? Okay, so...
I'd rather not sit in this chair ever again.
I know, but it was kind of comfy in a couple ways. Alright, so yeah. Oh,
There's
cool.
the guest room. I wonder if Watson was able to speak to Gygax.
It's kind of nice that, we come right down to it that, how do I put this? That they have a fire exit thing here. Obviously, it was a creepy asylum's doubling for a, that front as a cult. Can we interact with this? Oh. Oh well. Also, interesting concept for a, wait, just a second. Interesting concept for a, recreation Where do you? I know it's an old-fashioned camera or something. For a second, I thought it was like a speaker, Bluetooth speaker, and I'm like, what? Kind of out of genre there. But yeah, let's get downstairs and if we can't deal with that now, we may have to. Curious how we're gonna do this in the end. Okay, so whoops, go this way. Here. I'm not sure how I was going to do this. You can't change clothes here. Unfortunate. Okay, so, yeah. Guest room next to Gygax's office. Ooh, good. We copied the map down. Of course, don't forget that we have... Sherlock canonically has... Ugh. Okay, so let's run over to the storage room and see if... we have to use the toolkit. Or something like that.
A simple toolbox, yet capable of repairing anything.
Alright, so not quite sure how we're going to be doing this, but... do we have an inventory or something? Of course, lots of clothes. Always the clothes. Alright, sort. Keep back, SOS Institute. How in God's name we're going to do that? I don't know. Alright, we'll save here again, just in case. Screw this up. We all know I'm capable of doing that quite easily. My situation, concentration, that's what the Q is. Map, ward. Wait a minute. Does it say... Facebook. Say... okay.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Can't go back that direction. Right, so yeah. Oh wait, we do it here. Okay, cool.
Any chemist would envy the quality of this equipment.
Okay. Okay, so right, we can move as well. Oops, there we go.
Raw materials used to formulate medicine.
Apparently we're only capable of shuffling.
The final product, ready to cure madness, or to push one deeper into its grasp. With this equipment, they can create any type of medication.
Awesome. Does this mean that I can create the damn syringe thing? Alright, so yeah. Let's see. Okay, so we've got walk, shift, mind palace, interact, casebook, analyze situation, pin evidence on screen. Okay, so what is that arrow supposed to be, anyways? Perhaps. No. So we got to figure out how we're going to do this. Okay, so what does that mean? Probably means we have to fix something. Okay, one of the tubes in the storage room could suit, yes, but apparently there's something we're missing here. My hands. No telling how filthy this place is. Sigh. I mean, I thought I could do it here. Alright, so if this becomes an issue...
toolbox, yet capable of repairing anything.
Alright, so give me a second, I'm going to figure this out. Okay, it turns out... I just realized we don't actually have the pipe. Yeah. See, the thing is, we could look at it, but we couldn't actually, you know, take it until we had a use for it, apparently. Okay, so let's go over there and see if this thing puts us, like, in auto mode or something like that. Alright, so it's, you know, seems to be deaf, apparently. Okay, so, because otherwise, you know, you'd have turned around or something. Alright, so we go here. Okay, and we want to target this dude. Hey. Apparently close enough. I thought you had to get a perfect lock on. Man, that stuff is good, but I also kind of trying to figure out how this syringe got pushed. Alright, strip him for his gear. Let's get that suit on.
This should be enough to avoid unwanted attention, at least from a distance.
Ah, we are the male nurse. Okay, and we took off our ridiculous sideburns. Alright. There we go.
Manufactured and packaged here.
Oosh. Need more of this stuff.
This is the same narcotic substance that we found in London.
In whatever story we haven't been part of yet. Like I said, if you want to know what's going on better than we do right now, make sure this is the one you vote for. Kind of be funny we do this right after Sinking City. Herr Schleimer, I hasten to... This is Switzerland, by the way, double check that. Not Germany. I hasten to assure that this young is in good hands, and that the unexpected development of a psychological disorder may remedy our facility. Stop with the accent. I am sure you are concerned about your son's well-being as I am, and confident our combined efforts will lead to a speedy recovery. The housing of your pharmaceuticals in your warehouse, our pharmaceuticals in your warehouse, is an important part of this process. If you succeed in drawing official attention away from this precious cargo, there will be nothing to stop me from returning your son to you safe, soundly, and free of this unfortunate illness. If you haven't caught the subtext there, Professor Gygax is blackmailing Herr Schlesner. But yeah, we have 30 out of 50 pieces of evidence. We might as well just see if there's anything else here. Also, what did we do with the body? Silly, maybe, but we locked him up in a cell. Oh, good, because we don't have any keys. Okay, block B. Actually have a map, so... Yeah. A lot of scribbling. So apparently those sections aren't going to be used. But let's take a quick look around. Well, at least you're happy about it. God, the place is like wreathed in smoke. They must be pumping that sedative in here. I mean, we can't get in through here, right? Yep. Because they would detect us as being not one of the actual staff. But distance, nobody cares. We look enough like that brown-haired guy we just probably kept alive. I mean, this is Sherlock Holmes. He does kill, mind you, but not without purpose. I mean, he's... The thing is about the modern interpretation by Stephen Moffat is that they made him a high-functioning sociopath.
Go away, or I will tear your lips from your skull with my fingernails.
Miss,
I'll gouge your eyes out and cut off your hands, just like you did to Heidi.
Charming.
I am quite certain you would, but I'm afraid you have me mistaken for someone else. So, I take it your name is Gerda. Who is Heidi?
You talk
Brilliant
strange.
deduction.
You're going to Hell's Door, aren't you? To where those other funny talkers finally shut up?
Hell's Door? To what do you refer?
Decent bar.
Only Heidi had answers.
Go away, pig.
I said go, or you will spend your last moments on Earth screaming. This door won't stop me.
Okie doke, that was interesting. Alright, that's probably Hell's Door right there. The refuge, as it were. Guessing we probably won't get anything else here. Basically, we have to walk by that cell, so it triggers the cutscene, which apparently is necessary for Hell's Door. And we should probably double check that. Okay, another investigation. Restricted area. Kind of hoping we manage to get all the evidence here. It'd kind of suck if it wasn't a complete all. Alright. Honestly, I was going to say, now we actually found the laundry room. Okay. Right, so this is creepy as fuck.
Good lord, how unsettling. The damage seems intentional.
It's Heidi.
So you're Heidi. I didn't realize I was on haunted doll watch.
Nobody does until it's too late. Yeah. We get some more decent outfits, I guess.
Fabric burnt in the furnace.
Destroying evidence. Last victim.
A jalabia, a traditional garment from northern Africa.
Oh dear God. Burning African people? Clothing?
The garments of several dozen people at least.
Well, you know, you gotta keep the sacrifices going to keep Cthulhu happy. Can't just randomly have them picked off the street. So, Washiri, I guess. Restricted area. Well, it's all restricted, baby. Nothing's restricted to Sherlock Holmes. Oh, check out. Actually, let's go give Heidi back first. Heidi has all the answers. Hopefully that's just a delusion and this isn't a demonically possessed doll, but that's not actually.
I will make them pay for what
They tortured the doll?
I believe I have found your friend.
Heidi! Oh, poor girl. What did they do to you?
Shh. It's all right now. Everything will be all right.
Oh.
Please, Gerda, now I have found Heidi, I need some help from you in return.
Shh, Heidi. We should thank the man, don't you think?
Tell me all you know about those funny talking people.
We'd hear their screams. The guards would take them down the corridor behind you and they'd disappear. And the screams would stop.
Yeah, that's
How did you
wonderful.
end up in Block B?
The nurses say I'm prone to violent outbursts, but they're wrong. I just do what Heidi tells me.
I just do what the voices tell me.
Professor Gygax seems to rule this facility with an iron fist. Do you know anything about her?
She's sick. She did nasty things to us. Separated me and Heidi just for fun. Before she got here, this place was all right.
Have you ever met Professor Becker?
I remember him. He was in charge here before that witch Gygax. But I haven't heard his voice for a long time. Too bad. He was nice.
I shall leave you two to get reacquainted.
Okay, so hostile takeover of the asylum, then using it as a facility to kidnap and dispose of people. Okay. Unlike Sinking City, it doesn't look like there's actually a combat portion, at least for this section. I don't know if there was in the original game. Like, again, I'm doing this total blind. Concentration picks up smaller deals the world around you. You see a wary green circle, press Q. Don't forget to pin the relevant evidence. Some clues won't be visible without it. Okay, how do you pin evidence, I wonder? Okay. Now, if I recall, it says this button, which I hate to tell you this. Pin selected evidence onto the screen. Okay, so go to the casebook, pick the evidence, like, for example, the letter, and we hit... Oh, wait, tab. New outfit. Nurse outfit. Oh, and evidence. Okay, and then press Q. Yeah, but it would have to be something we had physically, I'm afraid. We go back to the casebook and we select something. Note, photograph, maybe. All right. Ooh, can actually do that, which is cool. Okay, so we hit. No change, really. Curious, maybe something that we find later on. Meantime, I need my screen back. Damn it. Patience, secrets. Yeah, that's about the only thing I could think about. Grace testimony. Concentration. Hey, I said to unpin. Sorry about that, guys. Right, we unpin the evidence. So what we need to do. Yeah, we've got some stuff over here to look at. There it is. Scribbled in Georgian. Sure what that means. Okay. Georgian. What does that mean? Oh, it's a language. Medical versions. N4. Young adult. Sex male. Nationality Dutch. Diagnosis. Weak-minded subject eager to follow Aura's perceived rewards. Strong build. Dose with... We're making minions. 0.5 kilograms. N5. Adult male. Romanian. Subject remained violent, reading the need for spiritual sedatives. Once calm, the dosage of the subject was minimal, 0.2 milligrams. And 6, young adult, male, NU? Language incomprehensible. Subject is thus mad. Subject possesses a lighter, more agile frame, was need a smaller dose required, 0.2 milligrams. 8 and 7, 8, young adult, male, Maori. Sorry for mispronouncing all these. Language incomprehensible. Subject is this. Oh, wow. Subject large. Yeah, there's that casual racism. 8.8 milligrams. Summary. All subjects in good condition showing signs of obedience regardless of race or native language. It must move on for further testing. Press Q for imagination. Okay, we'll do that in a moment. But first, we need the medicine.
So this is how they kept the prisoners docile and harmless.
Okay. So now we do reconstruction. With notes to begin with, and that's not working. This is going to get a little difficult. Okay, so we have this. The problem is, interact with the modes. Something sticking out.
An orthodox reliquary commonly found in Eastern Europe, now in a cell halfway up the Alps.
Okay. Kind of... Okay, interact with nodes, okay. How do I interact with the nodes? My question. I mean... So, yeah, it's basically like Jack's into Thinking City. Oh, exactly like Jack's Sinking City. First this. Okay. Need to find the third one. There it is. Discoloration and chlorine smell.
This stretcher was disinfected frequently.
Okay, so now we interact with this. Heck. Ooh. So we have moving 3 people here, beating them up, and this. Huh. Now with Jax is a lot easier. So let's assume...
These are the same crates we found in London. I should take a closer look.
Got it. Okay, 4.
Dirt and sweat. They were locked in here for days.
Eee, serious trafficking.
I doubt that one could survive such a journey with this little water.
Probably didn't.
The kidnappers even provided airflow.
How generous. Yeah, the difference between this and Sinking City is primarily an investigation game. Right there.
This is the same design as the one from London.
That's probably a Cthulhu thing.
It's prolonged and perilous.
Okay. So... check this one out too. Scratches, broken nails. This wasn't a willing transport.
A bottle this sturdy doesn't break by accident.
Hmm.
Substantial blood loss. one poor soul found another way out.
Suicide. Hmm. Okay, so if we go to node mode here. Okay. Node. Ah, there we are. It's interesting the way they're doing it. Okay, so we figured out these two thoughts here. I mean, the thing is, what we can do is we can switch it out for other possibilities. They come out willingly or not. Well, I don't think they came out alive. At least one of them didn't. So, just hang on, guys. Getting through this. Okay, so, yeah. That one came out. This one is dead. Still need to locate the third one. Got a bunch of interactable, of course.
The doors can be opened for deliveries.
Including people.
The stamp on this crate confirms it came from America. That's quite a distance to travel.
Given the time frame, it might actually be slaves, too. In which case they're being used as medical experiments is really interesting. Now, don't forget that in many countries, like both England and Switzerland, this time slavery was illegal. Got these two... Oh, there's the third node. Okay, so we come up to this node. And we've got to put this in the right consideration. Nope, 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 nope. We know it came in not in personage, in boxes. They came through here. And let's change this one over here to probably what happened. Now, they couldn't walk in. Yeah, they came in by force. Discolorations. Let's try it.
The carriages were backed through these doors, and they began to unload their cargo in secret. Next, the crates were opened, freeing their passengers. Not everyone survived the journey.
Mm-hmm.
The dirty, exhausted, and dehydrated prisoners were then herded into cells.
That seems accurate.
The cells are now empty, and I have not located a morgue. Time to find Hell's Door.
All right. Doing much better. Don't forget all of them. We seem to have... Okay, we gotta pin something. Okay, pin this. Now what are we doing? Looking for Hell's Door. Right? Secret door. Which apparently will be found somewhere around here. I don't think it goes here or here. I think our memories are still there. It's obviously not this. Hell's Door. So yeah, they go through Hell's Door back through here. This direction. Again, if it takes too long, I'll shift over, dissolve you into my Eureka moment. Okay, so I found it. Basically, I had to go back into my own casebook. Then we pinned this one. Then, okay, oh, there we go. All right. Welded shut. All right. Oh, we get to hear the... Okay, it's not as bad as when Jack does it, but it is... Look, we know one person who knows about Hell's Door. That's the crazy person with the doll. Let's see if we can get her together. Okay. So, talk to me, crazy woman.
I was so scared I'd
lost you, Heidi.
Right, so that's not working. So yeah, we found the welded shut door. Yeah, I mean, that's what gives us this down here. Right, welded shut. We don't have to do that again. Secret passage, we located that one. Okay, so now what are we looking for? I gotta find a trigger point. Hang on, guys. And it's over here in the corner. Hang on, everyone.
Scratches.
Okay.
Something has been moved through here.
47 clues down. Smell of machine oil.
This seems to be a locking mechanism. The whole thing must be a door.
Okay, cool. Now what? Okay, we've investigating scene complete. We seem to have missed 2 pieces. Oh, that's better than me, but... Okay, so let's check the case book, see if we've got an idea. Lockpicks that we use. Okay, definitely a keyhole, but... Okay, so let's go try her this time. Maybe this is the trigger. So Hell's Door is a secret door over by the loading dock, which she knows about somehow.
I will make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
Alright, there we go. That is the trigger
I
point.
found Hell's Door, the one that made the foreigners silent, remember? How do I open it? Gerda, please. I cannot get inside. You have to tell me how to open it.
How can you speak to me like nothing's wrong? Can't you hear Heidi crying? Look at her! Look! She's suffering. I can't even hear my thoughts over her screams. Poor Heidi. We will fix you. I promise.
I know this
fix
VA.
you.
Leave it with me, Gerda.
Okay, so I need to go find... hell? We're going to go find doll parts. Great. Been here? No, of course not. New to investigate. I mean, a lot of these... I think what happens is they gray out when they have nothing new. Again, if this turns into a pixel hunt, you'll know it when I fade in and out. I don't want to make you guys suffer through it. Alright, so yeah. The coffins, some of which became literal. Let's see. Alright, pixel hunt it is, unless I think they're over here or something. I'm glad there's no timetable in this one. Alright. I hope there's no time. Wait. I've been going a bit at this. Hang on. Okay, so what I think I'm doing wrong here is we need to pin Heidi. Yep, there we go. Because remember, that changes our perspective. And then run into the room with the clothing, because it's got buttons and stuff, right? Yep, I was right. Take the damn thing. Controls are a little wonky, but this isn't the final product, so good, we're good. 51. Okay, so this scene is included. We've only got half the items, if I'm correct. Yep. I need buttons, I have thread, I need to find... Alright, so we're going to go up to the storeroom, which is the second most logical place that we're going to find anything we're looking for. And really hope this Sherlock doesn't have a stamina meter. So what the hell was this place before they made it into an asylum? Probably like a random castle. Right, that's this way. Right then. And boom, there it is. Nails? I was right, we had to use this, but... I wonder if we have to come back here. I think we got all the items. There we go. Alright, so... Oof. Expand. Everything is ready for Heidi's repair. Alright. Just in case. Paranoid. But that paranoia has kept me alive. I was just paranoid about the damn camera at the beginning of Sinking City. Though, I gotta admit, maybe the reason he's such a large stamina bar is that he doesn't really run that fast. Not compared to some other entities. Alright, let's go.
Will this help fix your friend?
Let's give her some potential weapons, shall we? I don't really care what happens to these
How's
guards.
she feeling?
Everything will be alright.
Oh, it's Pinhead.
Everything.
Gerda, I have a couple of questions.
Yes,
Dirty little mouth, Gerda. You've said enough already. She won't speak no more. Now it's only Heidi. You helped me, and I didn't cut out your eyes. So we're even. Now go!
Confront.
Heidi, there are things I need some clarity on.
Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there will be consequences.
Great. What should we talk about? Let's see. Letter. Infiltration? No. Yeah, let's talk about this.
You bore us.
Oh, that was bad. This one.
You're so dull. Dull.
That's not good.
Your teeth will make a fine necklace. Look, Gerda, the man is insane. The professor will treat him like she treated us.
Well, that's great.
Heidi, there are things I need some clarity on.
Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there
Glad we
will
have to
be
restart at
consequences.
least. Good. It's like Sherlock Holmes. It's like he's crazy already. Alright.
You bore us.
Yeah, this is probably going to happen a lot. Ooh, Gerda.
You're so dull. Dull.
Ooh.
Your teeth will make a fine necklace. Look, Gerda, the man is insane. The professor will treat him like she
We'll
treated us.
power through this eventually. Not exactly what I thought was going to happen.
Heidi, there are...
Alright, so, yeah. Thing is, are there like... We gotta go further down the screen. Nope, it's these 9. Yeah, we'll just power through.
I found Hell's Door, but it's locked. Is there a way to get in?
Hell's Door? Never heard of it.
Okay, gotta find good ones. Keep dumb way.
You're so dull. Dull.
Use Heidi to keep everything secret.
Your teeth will make a fine necklace.
Okay.
Look, Gerda,
Try it again.
Heidi,
ask if
So we start with... Secrets. Where is it?
I found Hell's Door, but it...
Hell's Door.
Okay, so now we've got to figure out... Where did Gerda mention the door before? Yes.
That's not true. You, Gerda, told me that Hell's Door makes people silent forever.
And you believe that snotty little girl? I'll personally ensure that she never dares to speak again.
That's just beautiful. Why does Heidi keep everything a secret?
Professor Gygax hurt you repeatedly, scarred your body and mind. You are not protecting Hell's Door. You are simply afraid of the consequences were I to enter.
I could tap your teeth out with a hammer until you choked on the blood and bits.
You could, but then you would live the rest of your life in fear of Professor Gygax. I can make that feeling go away.
How?
Just psyched out a
I can
demon.
stop her. But the key, Heidi, the key to Hell's Door is critical to stopping Professor Gygax. And I think you know where it is.
Tell him.
But you said...
And now I say tell him.
Do what the demon tells you.
Professor, she has a special key. Keeps it close and only brings it down when you people go through. Behind those closed doors, those people start to sing. Oh, they sing in so much pain.
Gygax, of course. Thank you, Gerda. Heidi, I must leave.
Leave? You joke. Nobody leaves the Edelweiss. Now you will be with us forever.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that run. A little bit of a well, that's interesting. Preview here, and holy cow. I cannot wait for this game to come out either, which should be in about a few weeks. So once again, if this is the one that you want me to play after we're done with Sinking City and kind of roll back into the same genre, same people, keep the investigations into the Cthulhu mythos going, let me know when we get to that point. But for now, just keep that in the back of your minds, and when we eventually get there, when we get our regular series back up and running, cross your fingers on that one. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. This is Fantastic World, saying farewell from Lovecraft Country. If you like it, like, share, subscribe, and of course, if you subscribe, you will get to vote on the next series. So, hey. Anyways, hopefully regular series will be resumed next week. Cross your fingers on that one. This is a temporary recording station. You might notice, for example, a little weaker sound quality on my mic as a result, but do forgive, please. And anyways, I will see you next time. Bye.